Cecil, I mentioned this one specific position, and I've got some numbers to share from the Colts game and then what the Chargers were able to do a year ago. Daniel Jones, he was perfect. I always like to say perfect. Is it from Street Fighter? He was 6 for 6, 126 yards when going after ILBs.
That's a deep pull.
Stranad or Alex Singleton. That's according to Pro Football Focus. And then you want to go back to last year when the Chargers and Justin Herbert decided to pick on ILBs, Justin Stranad. And then last year, Cody Barton, who was stepping in for the injured Alex Singleton.
Right.
The Chargers were 9 of 9 for 90 yards in the Week 16 loss, targeting those inside linebackers. So they can be picked on and they can be exposed. Now, the tight ends in Los Angeles, at least up to this point, they haven't really been giant playmakers. If you look at what Will Dissly's done, he's got 2 catches for 25 yards in 2 weeks. Tyler Conklin had 2 catches for 50 yards in week 1 and then didn't even get a target on Monday night against the Las Vegas Raiders. So how much are they going to look to add packages, plays for the tight end group that is Will Dissly and Tyler Conklin to attack? I mean, I'm not even going to put Dre Greenlaw in this, to attack Justin Stranad and Alex Singleton.
Yeah, or will they attack him with a receiver out of the backfield like a Marion Hampton? Hampton can catch out of the backfield. Now, he's a powerful player. You worry about that. But I'm thinking if you lack the tight end talent or the ability or the willingness to go there. By the way, they have a Rondé Gadsden, my favorite from Syracuse, late-round tight end there. And we'll see if he could actually work in. He'd be pretty dangerous, honestly, because he's more athletic than Dissly or Conklin. But either way, Dissly tore up the Broncos in his very first game with Seattle, known as a blocker when he came out of college.
Yeah.
He immediately made an impact in week 1 against the Broncos defense. So rinse, repeat. They could do it again. So I'm looking at tight ends, looking at McConkey over the middle. I'm looking at Hampton as a receiver out of the backfield. And I'm looking at Justin Herbert going, man, he might throw it 40 times and have success.
Ugh.
So today is Sean's questions about Evan Ingram. And what questions would you like me or anyone to ask Sean? Let us know. RamaSlaw.com text line 303-713-1043. Tomorrow's VJ's day. And oh, VJ, the questions that you're going to get about this defense, because are they good or not? I'm going to stop saying they are the best defense in the league or could be the best defense in the league. I'm going to stop saying all of that based on the way they're starting this year and the way they finished last year.
Well, I mean, I get that, and I understand why you're doing that. I'm pretty much right there with you. I still think they are going to be a top-tier defense in the NFL when it's all said and done, but they got to show us that now. They got to prove us that now, and they can do that. The Chargers are the darling of the NFL right now. But, man, you think about what's in front of you for Week 3. And I know you're on the road and you're coming off of a tough loss, but you turn the page and you stop looking in the rearview mirror on this day for the Denver Broncos. You go into Los Angeles, Cease, you shut down Justin Herbert, you win the coaching battle, Sean versus Jim, and you beat the Chargers. Not only do you get right back into, maybe these Broncos are going to be the darling of the NFL like Sean claimed so boldly throughout the offseason. And then, by the way, what else would happen with that win on Sunday if it happens in L.A.? You're sitting at the top of the AFC West. You have a 2-1 record just like the Los Angeles Chargers, but you beat those fools, so the tiebreaker goes to the Broncos, and we get in here on Monday and go, defense good, offense still got some work to do coming around. Sean, please run the ball. But you beat the Chargers, and we're sitting at the top of the AFC West. A lot of opportunity here in the next 5 days for the Broncos.
Did you like playing catch-up, like with schoolwork or any sort of like,
No.
do you ever, does anyone like playing catch-up?
I just wouldn't do it.
I'm so far behind, whatever. If you drop this one, you're playing catch-up the rest of the year.
Dude, 100%.
You're Fox Force 5 the rest of the year. I mean, that's exactly what it is for this season based on the Chargers having 3 divisional games to kick off their year. You want to win the AFC West. That's where it begins. You can be a playoff team again. You can be a wild card team. I don't think that would be, blowing up anybody's skirt or tightening your thong or whatever you want me to say. Like, if the Broncos make the wild card again, you just go, yeah, I mean, of course. They did it last year. They should be a playoff team every single year from here on out. You got to win the division. That's where it starts. That's where you become a serious contender. If you want to be on the level of Buffalo and Baltimore, you win the AFC West. To win the AFC West, you must beat the Chargers. Mm-hmm. And to do that in week 3 would be so paramount for your success because now you're in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
instead of trying to play catch up all year and hoping that they drop one. Oh, maybe that one they should have won and then they lost it, but now you can catch up to them. Don't do that. Put yourself in the driver's seat right now. Sean Payton wanted a hot start. Morgan Freeman voice. He did not get a hot start.
He's yet to have that with the Denver Broncos. Kevin just made a great point in my ear there. They started 1-2 a year ago. The one win being against Tampa Bay, losses versus Seattle and Pittsburgh, and then, correct me if I'm wrong, then they go to New York week 4. Wasn't that the rain
the
game
Jets
that was
game,
really, really
the
crappy?
rainy one. Yep.
And then they started to figure some things out. So
right.
We've talked about the 4-5 week period, but you make a great point right there with what the AFC West is already looking like. You are playing catch-up the rest of this regular season if you can't find a way to win Sunday.
Well, and that was rookie Bo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it took him a month to get going with rookie Bo. Who's lagging behind now? What are they waiting for now? Now, I know they had training camp and all that, and it's not really the same. Preseason's not the same, but it's like last year we could accept that. Like, oh, it took you a little while to get going. No, don't go. No window love. Go, Sean.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Who's bringing up the rear on this team? Why are they struggling against the Colts? Like, come on, figure this thing out. And yeah, a lot of the spotlight, a lot of the eyes, a lot of the questions are on Vance Joseph's defense.
All right, couple quick texts here real quick on Tribe Roll Call. Jeremiah from Denver. He writes, out here making poo flow downhill. New construction plumbing with Alpine Peak Plumbing. We appreciate you doing that out there, Jeremiah. Keep crushing it with what you do. Okay, this is interesting, Cease. My wife got in the car and heard you guys talking about wearing thongs.
Yes.
She knows I listen to the show every single day.
Yes.
And now she's starting to look at me different.
She just wants you to get a thong.
She might be into it.
I'm telling you, surprise you. Listen, lingerie ain't one way. And it's not lacy, by the way. It was leopard print.
Yeah.
But it's like, lingerie ain't one way. You can set up your lady that way. You can make her happy with the way that you look, nearly naked. Come on, man.
Exactly.
You talk Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic all the time. We talk about
Heck yeah.
sex. So, yeah.
Sex is important.
Yes.
Sex matters.
Mix it up, man.
Have a little fun. Get creative.
Exactly.
Thomas says, love you guys. We love you, Thomas. He's from Core Progression, a personal trainer. Saving the world one ass at a time, says Thomas. That's awesome, Thomas. Keep grinding out there. We really do appreciate you guys, man. You help us so much get through the day. We try to do the same for you. Keep your text coming, 303-713-1043, RamosLaw.com text line. Put your name on it so you do get that shout out here on the show for a little Don't Be That Guy Wednesday. We're going to continue talking Broncos and how teams are taking a certain part of the field away from Bo Nix. What part, and how do he and Sean counter that ahead of the Chargers game? We'll tell you next.
Bonneville International Radio Station contests are open to participants at least 13 years of age and older that are residents of the state of Colorado.